Welcome back to another pony bead tutorial. Last time I showed you how to make this kawaii s'more. This time I'll be showing you how to make this triple scoop ice cream cone. We'll be changing up the colors for this time though. I also have these Style ice cream, so if you would like a tutorial on any of these, then just leave a comment in the comment section. Also, if you would like a tutorial on any of the beadies that I have on my pony bead creations video, or just any that you've seen around or think deserve one because I own a lot of patterns, leave me a comment. Also, you can check out my Etsy shop, and let's get into this. This is also a collab with Miss Mouse Mates. She will be making this adorable kawaii plushie ice cream cone. Go check her out. I will leave her link in the description and on screen. This is the string that I'll be using. It's a flat, like lanyard style string. And just like last time, I'll be using black out of my colors, just because it matches better with the colors that I would be using. Once again, I would be using this glass pony bead set. I will get to my plastic ones eventually, but in these last two tutorials I've needed the browns here, and you cannot find browns very easily in plastic. I don't measure my string, but just make sure you have more than you think that you will need, because we have to go and reinforce it, and then even if you have more after that, you can always cut off what you have left and put it aside for future projects. So put your strings together and go down to the other end where you should have a loop. Now you can let go of those. That just helps you find the center. And now my string is a little twisted just because this is my third time doing it. I'm not cutting a new piece of string because I don't want to waste the plastic. So now you should have a loop like this. Make sure that your string is on top of each other and not twisted in any way. This will help keep the whole project in order. Now we're going to make a knot. Watch what I'm doing, because if you use any other type of knot, then it will mess up the project. This will help you hang it as a keychain or an ornament, or hang it from anywhere. You will be able to undo this after the first row, if you choose to. This would just help you know where the middle is, so that way your beads aren't going all around and you won't run out of room on one side. Now we're going to start with the first row. Take your left side of your string. You can see that my ends are already trimmed down at an angle. You don't need to do that yet. That is for the reinforcing. Again, this is my third time recording this. So now for our first row, we're going to pick up 3 beads of our first color. For me, that is pink, because I'm doing strawberry, chocolate, and then vanilla. So we're going to bring these all the way down to the knot. Make sure once again that there's no twists in the string. And then I'm going to hold that and pick up the right string. Make sure there are no twists in that, going all the way. Now we're going to put your right string through all the beads on your left. Now taking both strings, going to pull it tight, and that will bring your first row up to your loop. At this point you can take out your loop if you would like. This first row will keep your center. If you take it out, you would just purl each side a little bit to get rid of the excess, but I'm choosing to leave mine in this time. If you would like a more clear video of how to pull it after taking out the loop, go and watch the s'more video, because I did it in that one. Now for our second row, we're going to pick up 5 of our first color. So that's still the pink for me. In this video, we will be increasing and decreasing. In future videos, if we do animals or peeper or sometimes other things, we will learn how to do different stitches for the arms. This is what your row should look like, or anything else that requires it. but for now this is still a step up from the s'more video where we did not need to increase or decrease. So now you're going to hold your beads, take your right string, making sure that there's no twists in either string. Put your right string all the way through all of the beads on your left, and then purl your 2 strings tight. You will notice that the 2 rows will not sit nicely on each other right now. That's okay. That will change as we add more rows and when we go to reinforce. For now, try to get it as straight as you can. Now for our 3rd row, pick up 1 of your first color, 3 of your second, and 1 more of your first. Pick up your string, put the right side all the way through all of the beads on your left, and pull it tight. From here on, I will only be showing you the amount of beads that you need and of each color and in what order, because they are going to be the same steps all the way until we get to reinforcing it. Pick up 5 of your second color. You should be at this point now. As you go along, make sure that there's no twists on your side stitches. If there is, you can try to pull it out a little bit and then untwist it. For this row, you're going to pick up 1 of your second color, 3 of your last color, and 1 more of your second color. You should be at this point now. For this row, pick up 5 of your last color, and now you should be at this point. For this row, pick up 6 of your last color. Now you should look like this. If you don't have a tan, don't worry. For this one, I used purple, so just play around with any color that you'd like. Pick up 5 of your cone color. You should look like this now. Now pick up 4 of your cone color. You should look like this. Now pick up 3 of your cone color. Now 2. And finally 1. If you're confused about how to do the 1, don't be. You do it exactly the same. This is my left string. Now this is my right. I'm pulling it through and pulling it tight. Now you should look like this. They're not going to want to sit together right now. That's okay. That's why we're going to enforce it. So most patterns will show you just to knot right here on both sides. Come on, that doesn't look good. We want to be more professional than that. Cut each side at an angle. It just helps go through the beads better. I've already done this, but I will do it again just to show you. So you're going to do this to each one. I'm just going to cut it at a bit of an angle. Just like that. When we move on to doing bigger pieces, you will probably have to trim it a few times because the point can roll and get a bit dull. But for these smaller pieces, you should only need to do it the 1 time. So now what we're going to do, instead of the knot, you can see that this right side is coming out of our last row. And now we're going to put it into the right side in our second row. So just going to push it through. Sometimes it takes a bit of force. This one did not. See, the point is on this side now. So now we're going to pull it. And we're going to do the same for this side. So this is the left side. But I am right hand dominant. So it's easier for me to flip it like this. If that's too confusing, you can keep it on the left side. It doesn't matter. So now this was the left side. It's coming out of the right side now of our last row. We're going to put it through the right side of the second to last row. Now pull it through. We're going to do this all the way up. This right side's coming out of the second row. We're going to put it in the right side of the next row. Make sure you do not skip any rows, otherwise that will make it bunch up. So we're just going to go all the way up. You can see it get tighter as you go up. That's good. We're reinforcing each row as we go. This will make it more sturdy, especially if you're using it as a keychain and it's going in and out of pockets. So you're just going to do that all the way up, and I will meet you at the top. Now we're at the top. you will hopefully be able to see that your entire piece is way more tight and aligned than it was before. Now that you're completely reinforced, all you're going to need to do is snip. So get pretty close to the bead on either side and then just snip. Same thing on this side. Just snip. So now you can barely even tell that that was there. That's our finished ice cream cone. And this was my one from before. Thanks for watching.